Welcome, guys, to the secret world of female desire. So, where do we begin? All right, let's start with the fact that one, women love sex more than men. They just have to hide it. So, what can we do in a very practical way to give them the space to act upon their desires? Because the desires are there, they're just hidden in the daylight. Women do not get to explore them in school, in their work, with their colleagues, maybe with their friends that they don't feel judged around. Especially in a country like this. Religion, culture, societal things, they all come into play. And so the idea is, what 3 things can you take care of as a man that make women want to act on their desires with you? That's the starting point. Number 1, they have to feel comfortable around you. That means they always know that it is their choice to be there, that you will never force them to do something that they don't want to do. They have to feel this, and you have to say this with words explicitly or demonstrate it with your actions. Number 2, they have to feel safe, that you will not make them pregnant, you will not destroy their reputation, you will not give them STDs. They will know that they will be completely safe with you when they spend time with you. Comfortability, number 1. Safety, number 2. Number 3 is complete discretion. No one will ever know. You can see how that ties into the safety and the comfortability of her dad will not find out that she's not a virgin, especially in these countries that we're in, and that no one will ever know. And if you can assure her and show her, and she believes that you will never tell anyone, yo, bro, guess what I did last night? She will do all sorts of crazy things with you because she trusts that you will never tell anyone. So these are the 3 starting points, right? What are the normal assumptions that we have about women? Oh, women don't like having sex. Maybe they don't like having sex with you, for example. But if we go into a place, let's say we go out later tonight and we go into a nightclub, what are the starting assumptions that are actually useful to us in a practical way, not just a theoretical way? Okay, women like sex, cool. How do we act on this? Let's propose the idea that you and you are leaders that are fun, that lead women into a world that they themselves don't even know they want to be in yet. Because you're an excellent masculine leader. What does that look like in the bar? We talked about this in yesterday's talk. A whole sequence might look something like, you look fucking hot. You have her space, and then she might say something like, so do you. And then where do you go from here? Okay, let's go. Let's go for a walk. Let's have a cigarette outside. Let's get a drink. You are leading the whole interaction, and if the place depends on logistics and setup of a place. In some clubs, they have a dark room. And if they don't have a dark room, they have a bathroom, right? It depends on how much you are comfortable with owning the facts. So we were just talking about leading a woman into the bathroom or into the dark room at a place. Logistically, this is the fastest possible route, and you don't even have to act on this, right? Let's have a thought experiment. If you went to the bar and you looked at every woman, you don't have to say anything or do anything, you just thought, what is the fastest logistical possible way for you to go from a stranger to inside her, to sit in the energy of that, to sit in the thought of that? When you look at her, would you believe me if I said women know that that's what you're thinking about doing to them? But you're not saying it like a crass way, like I'm gonna do this to you and you have no choice in the matter. It's something, a level that we refer to as subcommunication. Because women know. Women fucking know. And let's try it later tonight. And so we go from there, and the whole point of the leadership, of women acting on their fantasies in a bar or a club is a very good scenario, because why else would a woman go out? The excuses they will give you: oh, I'm just going out to dance, to be with my friends, to have fun, because that is a socially acceptable answer to give. Women are not going to say, I'm going out to get some dick. Now, what they say has nothing to do with what is actually true. As we talked about yesterday, with women, you should measure by their actions. If she takes your hand and you're leading her around, whether you meet her near the bar, let's have a drink, let's sit down over here, let's go for a walk. Hey, this is a cool room I want to show you. There's a place. Do you trust me? Take my hand. Let me show you something. Take her into the bathroom, take her into the dark room. This whole progression you can see is a micro progression of leadership. You're leading her every second of the way. Hello, my name is Justin. Stand here so I can see you better. And she just gets used to the reality of following your lead, all the way from hello to going to the bathroom, to the dark room, into your bedroom. Sounds simple, right? It's simple, but it's not easy. And it's a whole lifetime of dedication, for sure. Now, back to women's fantasies at a more conceptual level. Women have things that they will never mention in the daytime. And you have to understand that they might not even have a good relationship to their sexuality themselves. So the question to sit in is, how do you view yourself? Do you view yourself as her secret lover, who enables her, who sexually liberates her? Because oftentimes women are repressed by society, by culture, by religion, by their friends. They have an identity in themselves that they feel like they cannot explore other than when all the lights are shut off and they think no one's looking. So I have two suggestions, two resources that you guys should read. Number one is My Secret Garden by Nancy Friday, which is a collective of women's anonymously submitted sexual fantasies. That was made in the 1970s or so, 50 years ago, and nothing has really changed, because women are women, as you guys know. And number two is A Billion Wicked Thoughts, which you guys might already know about. Two data scientists at Google reverse engineered women's and men's pornographic searches. This is probably the most objective view into fantasies that can exist, because this is the things that people do when they think that no one is looking, right? This is a better way perhaps to measure behavior than asking a girl, what are you into? I feel asexual. I'm not really looking to meet a guy right now. So, some of these fantasies, and we could talk more in depth about fantasies in the coming days, but the idea of the secret world of female desire is that you have to believe that women are more sexual than we are. They want to have sex more than we do. And if you understand this and you embody this and you start leading from this place, you will see your reality start to shift in ways that you never would have thought possible. As opposed to, oh, the best way to do things is, hey, excuse me, what's your name? Let me take you on a date to dinner or coffee or whatever. When you start from this different point of take it or leave it, it's a much more fulfilling, perhaps, way of being, because you will not waste your time on the right girls or the wrong girls that are not the right fit for you. Because you guys have felt that before, right? With some girls, you have an immediate sexual connection. And with some of them, you might go on 50 dates and still feel nothing. Oh, you're just a nice friend. I like to spend time with you. Can you pick me up for the mall? No. So, you guys know the feeling. So, to start with different assumptions and to take action, and this is a more advanced concept, but like with any concept, it means nothing unless we take action in a mindful way, in a consciousness in a conscious competence way until it becomes unconscious competence, where we do things without even thinking about them. So let's conclude with a commitment to taking action in this way on the assumption, one, that every woman that we see you have already slept with. Two, that they would love to have sex more than we do. And three, that who is going to make this stuff happen except us? What kind of a proposition is it to assume that women are going to jump into your bed? Unless you're the one that leads them there enthusiastically. Taking all of the other three things that we said into account. Does she feel safe? Does she feel comfortable? And does she feel your discretion and that you will never embarrass her? So do these things and let me know. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.